Welcome back. If making friends is difficult for you, just remember, usually manage it on the top of a roof, and actually, like most male friendships, just start with a few fistfights. Strange how that works, isn't it? But with the deadline looming, various other sorcerers already racking up the points and putting rules in place, their task to rescue everyone they can isn't going to be an easy one. It should be fun to see. So let's strap in and start watching a little bit more Jujutsu Kaisen. I can almost see what's going on. Yeah. I mean, for someone just to wake up in the morning and have this kind of conversation. Yeah, I've got school and work. Go on, move. Oh, I didn't recognize the voice. Oh, huh. Can you give him time to book time off work? Does that mean he went to everyone and was like, get out? Which means that there are people that wouldn't take him seriously and be like, get the fuck out of here. Go on, leave me alone. Can you come back in 5 minutes? I might have a decision for you then. I just want to sleep a bit longer. But also, just being like, all right, I'll listen to the dream voice telling me that there's going to be a barrier and everyone dying. If we go along with that as truth for now, what about their home? What about the belongings and shit? Just come back when it's all calmed down? Ah, I thought she looked familiar. Have we seen her since like episode 1 or whatever? Wasn't it the friends back in high school? And also, considering everyone has been whisked out of the barrier in their pajamas because they've just woken up and whatnot. Yeah, I might need to change my sleeping habits. It gets warm at night. But yeah, I do like the callbacks referencing to characters that have been completely forgotten, really, but in the grand scheme of things, they're still out there trying to have their own lives. Still, with Kenjaku being so amiable with regular people, despite everything that has happened so far, is nice to see. You know, giving them an out, giving them an opportunity to leave. It just means the points inside are more scarce for everyone else. But but does that mean that we are actually going to get fast forwarded a bit, seeing a lot more of the sorcerers and whatnot inside the barriers? Oh, you're believing this now, are you? It definitely means that their task is harder now. Yeah, just drop that out of nowhere. Dead is dead, but he gets over things fast, that panda. Or at least doesn't let it crush him. Well, good to have him on board. Looks like they're small victories, at least. At least make it worth his while. Well, clean up the higher ups, the rules in place. Is it to get rid of like the traditional thinking? I mean, not that there's much of a clan anymore, but why is he talking to the concrete and me? Definitely not trying to get... Oh, the next day, okay. But yeah, definitely not trying to make good headway, is he? I mean, being able to check the current colony is kind of good if they're looking for anyone in particular. Same with the points and everything else. I didn't think this little shed ninja was going to be so active. It was ordained that... Ah, right. Yeah, ordained that he was to be part of it a while ago. Oh yeah, you got some more information that you may want to explain just in case. Yeah, Itadori has had quite the buffet, hasn't he? Stomach leaderboard, okay. It's a touchscreen? He's quick at maths. Granted, it was only 200 divided by 5, but still. So get him to ask. Not a great resolution on that screen. I mean, maybe they're just enjoying the newfound freedom. Just siphon a couple of points, you know. Hmm. I can't remember. Oh, right, yeah, okay. So they've got to keep active. Just keep passing it between them. You know, a volley, a relay, as it were. How many points is it going to be needed though? They're already coming up with loopholes and workarounds. Anyone just want to hop in here and want to join in the death games? I was about to say it looked like a fucking music album cover with their poses, and then there was Panda. Damn, that makes things difficult. You'll know when you see. I mean, as far as descriptions go, not be part of it. Fair. And, well, probably just keeping you safe in a way, but also it would be good to have someone on the outside if they can't just leave. Don't give away more than he needs to. Ah, they're so good friends. I do like that the barriers stretch far, 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 far up, really interfering with airspace and whatnot. But also, if since there's a load of what's that sound? But since there's a bunch of sorcerers and whatnot, could easily spill out the top if it wasn't so high. Got some strong legs. The whiplash is going to be insane on that. Personally, I don't think the one we just saw is from 1,000 years ago, considering the interesting hairpiece. Hmm. It's those that are in it for the fun, those that are just kind of pulled into it. Very nice that it's got this info for you, rather than just what's this black bar and accidentally walking in. Does he get his own little flying cocoon now. That's not where they walked in. Maybe the inside of the barrier is just, offset a little. Seems a little unfair, though. Being spawned in without a parachute so high up off the ground. I see. So they were spawn camping. Uh-huh. Good recovery. The roll into a run. I mean, probably not that aerodynamic. He's a little more old school. Itadori. Hit her again. Megami is one for equality, after all. I think that is there history there, or I don't think the rules inside the barrier really. We should get into gender stereotypes and abuse and all that, considering you're killing each other. You just take that to the face. Okay, you've got enough power. It's like, oh, you're in the air. Not a problem. Backdraft, nice, but excuse me, Yuji. I mean, if you start thinking that and believing that he doesn't have any, martial prowess, there might be an issue. Not the sounds. Oh, okay. The background there having a little chromatic aberration, the fact that you got the separation of the colours because they are moving so fast. Did we just see a little bit of that window shatter? Yeah. Really? Just coming straight in? I mean, it's a perfect 90-degree angle for it. So as long as he can stop the hair. The head is a head. Nothing like a bit of concussion when you're trying to fly. This is not Itadori's first rodeo. This. Everyone forgets the first rule of combat. Protect your nads. He's he's playing along nicely. Is this side story going to end the same way, with a kick to the balls? I mean, you've kind of been walking around. I mean, couldn't he? I just guess he doesn't know her name. He's not so forgiving. Remy, okay then. Let's just look this up. How many points do you have? Yeah, not if yeah, it's not the a blast from the past. So is that why we were showing the two in the beginning? Also, if she doesn't have some sort of scorpion technique, then her design is wasted. And they've survived and got this far in 12 days. Yeah, okay, we're getting it. There's a split and a divergence, but still. Huh. Does he hold any close ties? I mean, he did seem kind of scared of them, but I do like that it's separated by a pole, in this case by leaves and whatnot. The barriers between them within the barrier. And we'll get two very distinct, two very distant answers, won't we? Mm. Mm. So he's in neither. Got it. But there's a way to communicate. But by the end of this, how many points are going to be accrued and how many rules will be added for the ease of getting around and surviving? Also, they had a fairly good grift going on, you know, spawn camping when people turn up. But how did this gopher get some points as well, you know, with the whole there's a timeline before you're well, he might just be a normal person, not have any ability anyway. So it wouldn't matter if he got stripped of it. I want to see what these 1,000-year-old sorcerer techniques are like. Well, after a little testicular torsion and rotation action in this episode, that was well, a little bit different than the usual fighting that we get throughout this show. It's yeah, hand-to-hand, life and death combat situation, but when someone that doesn't really fight with their fists and lower extremities are a little vulnerable, they go for the finishing blow usually. But yeah, all the power in the hair. really kind of leaves the center of gravity out for, and a lot of strain on the neck. I expected thicker necks if they were to be flying around or not just dangling there. Still, modern day sorcerers taking inspirations, a helicopter, a jet engine. What else can we really see? Knowing that Hakari was ostracized because of his newfangled technique that goes against the traditional ways. What exactly was it, and what else exactly is out there? If I had one, what would it be? I don't think you can base a power around just sitting at the PC watching anime all day. Might be a way of doing it, though. This episode was fun. We got an introduction of diving into the Culling games, going through the barrier, and knowing now that, well, you can be dropped just mid-air. So anyone that comes in with less than adequate skills in order to do anything just goes immediately. Yeah, no crash or anything, no fanfare, just a nice hug with the ground. I wonder if there was a whale or potted petunias as well. But getting told two very contradictory and different answers, whether or not they were purposefully lying or just misinformed, we'll have to find out. I'm sure that Fushiguro can handle himself, and usually he's usually so, if being killed 2 or 3 times hasn't stopped him yet, I'm not going to question Kenjaku and his, do you want to get out of here? You don't have to stay, and there is a way out, just take my hand. By the way, thank you for being friends with my son. Just some casual little drop there to where it's like, does she even know what's going on, who she's referencing or who he's referencing? Also, Kenjaku just casually reminding us how committed he was to going through with his plan. I wonder if it was a simple thing, or if Yuji's dad had to help out a few times. Still, points are racking up. Got some that might be able to be brought on board to help out, and others that might be less than willing. I'm expecting a character or two to be forefront in upcoming episodes, one of which I believe I was told has a voice actor which might be quite difficult to not recognise. So that's interesting. If you enjoyed this, let me know if I missed anything. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. Check the description for links to my Discord to be up to date with any sort of new show that comes out, polls and votes and memes and just card collection and shit like that goes on. But if I did entertain you in any sort of way, consider subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, if someone comes to you at the dead of night and offers to give you their hand for anything really, definitely take it, because it's your only chance at salvation. That's not legal advice, don't follow it. See you in the next one.